Hey, Tom.
Oh, hey, Big. What's up, man? I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I've been sitting here for about an hour now.
Oh, you've been here okay, I've been here for about 45 minutes, so almost as long.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering why you weren't looking over, but I couldn't wait any longer. I had something really important to tell you.
You know, you kind of just blend in with those red jeans.
Yeah, I blend into the blue couch with these red jeans.
I can't tell the difference between blue couches and red jeans.
All right, well, I guess that's something you're going to have to see a doctor about. But back to my important thing that I was going to tell you was that the Fancy Lad podcast is brought to you by Fancy Lad Skateboards.
Oh, you know, all these years, I wondered if there was any affiliation between the two, because we never really mentioned whether or not they're one of the sponsors.
We didn't, and I would consider them our main sponsor.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know, people would probably think our main sponsor is some beer company or a water company. Who knows? But no, it's Fancy Lad Skateboards.
And, you know, the nice people at Fancy Lad Skateboards, they actually reached out to me.
Did they really?
Yep.
What? That's insane.
And they said for a limited time, get this, they're going to offer us, they're going to offer us the opportunity to offer all of our listeners a limited time 20% off all products on FancyLadSkateboards.com.
You mean to tell me the good people at Fancy Lad Skateboards
That's right.
reached out to you, Bigzo,
right.
of Fancy Lad Skateboards podcast,
CEO,
and said that we could have a promo code for all the sweaty and deranged listeners out there, and now the viewers as well.
Right.
That's amazing.
I know.
So what's this promo code again?
Well, I mean, they said they wanted to keep it simple, so the people could remember it. Promo code podcast.
That is pretty simple.
Yeah.
And you know what? They say, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
That's right.
That's a pretty good promo code, too. Damn.
Right.
But let's not confuse the people.
Let's just stick with podcast. Okay.
This isn't the promotion code podcast. This is just podcast is the promotion code.
Right. Well, we should have a spinoff where we come up with different promotional codes.
I mean, obviously, that's going to be one of the spinoffs in the Fancy Lad podcast multiverse.
Naturally. But until that day, you know, why don't we just let the people know. Get there while you can.
Dude, that's a really good idea. Get there while you can for 20% off anything on the Fancy Lad Skateboards website.
That's right. We're talking boards. We're talking sweatshirts. We're talking the company itself.
Yep, which is up there for a cool 10 mil, I think, right now. So you get away with that with 8 mil?
That's right.
That's a deal of a lifetime. Steal, some would say.
All right.
Okay. Should we just do the episode?
I didn't know how to end it. Yeah, why don't we just do the episode?
Yeah, well, let's just do the episode.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Fancy Lad.
Fancy Lad.
Fancy Lad.
Podcast Fancy Lad.
Fancy
Podcast. Gonna talk to my friends. Gonna share a thought.
Lad.
Gonna have a laugh. That's what I thought.
Lad.
Fancy Lad.
Fancy
Fancy Lad
Lad.
Podcast. Fancy Lad. Fancy Lad Podcast. Yeah.
And we are back.
Oh, we are back. And I think we're in the Fancy Lab podcast studio. Is that right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
I mean, is there any other place you'd rather be right now?
No, honestly not. And, you know, I feel like we've been coming here so much lately. After all this time, I finally recognize where we are.
I know. And that's a good feeling.
We are in the Fancy Lad podcast studio.
I know. And it's starting to feel a lot like home.
It is.
And I know that you've been saying for a while, home is wherever I'm with you. And I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you quoting Edward Sharpe and the Zeros, dude? Have you been watching fucking Andrew Reynolds' part from Stay Gold or something?
No, and actually I've changed it recently, so I've started saying home is where the designated fart room is, you know?
That's true.
Or any of your designated fart zones. And again, that is that room right back there.
Right back there.
Right back there. That's where we go and fart.
Which, yeah. But, you know, in the great words of Joe Dirt as well, you know, home where you make.
Does Joe Dirt say that?
No, just some random Southern guy says
Right,
it.
okay, right.
Home and where you make it.
Oh, you know who that random Southern guy is? He plays Chet Hunter in Boy Meets World.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm rewatching Boy Meets World right now.
For all the Savage fans out there.
All you Savage heads, we know you're out there.
And dude, it's kind of weird that, I don't know if you were ever a big Savage Dragon reader, but they came out with the comic book, movie Spawn, starring John Leguizamo.
Right.
Can't believe they didn't make Savage Dragon starring Fred Savage.
That was a real missed opportunity.
Or Ben Savage.
Yeah.
Any of this, both Savages.
I really haven't seen Ben do much since Boy Meets World.
Yeah, what the fuck, Ben?
I think besides Girl Meets World, but
Was it Fred or Ben that was in Austin Powers as the mole?
that was Fred.
Okay, that was Fred.
Yeah, and Fred also directed a bunch of Always Sunny.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And he had that cameo on Seinfeld. That was great.
He's been all over the place. God. And I think he recently got canceled for sexual misconduct in the workplace.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remembered as we were talking about him.
Yeah. Well, back to Ben.
Back to always been my favorite Savage. I always said there's something up with that Fred boy.
Yeah. The good, wholesome,
God, leave Winnie alone.
I was going to say, never had an unfaithful thought about Winnie whatsoever. Savage, we call him. But that Topanga, though.
That Topanga, that's true. He fucked around. And you know what? He found out. Because Corey fucking smacked him.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you fuck around, you do find out.
You do find out.
But, let's get back to the matter at hand. This is a huge episode right here.
Oh, because it's the Boy Meets World special?
I wish that I could say it was, and it possibly is, but as of now, it's the 100th Fancy Lad episode.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
100, baby. We're hitting triple digits on this mofk.
Oh, man, and you can hear that the crowd here is absolutely going wild. Is that a fucking crow in here? But yeah, 100 episodes. No small feat.
No small feat. And you know what I like about the number 100? Is that it kind of looks like a couple of balls with a line, which really is phallic.
Yeah, it's like a couple of balls with the dick standing right up next to him.
Next to it.
I mean, that's what my dick looks like.
Right.
100. And that's why people use that 100 emoji all the time, right?
Yeah, so it goes off to the right. Because if they're looking at you, then it's 1, 0, 0. Okay, yeah, right. I get it.
Typically, people are not looking at it, but if they were, yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
In a hypothetical world, yeah.
Yeah, so this is fucking huge, dude.
This is huge.
I don't know, if we need to get some sort of skateboarding award or something, or who's going to present it to us, but
right. Well,
the greatest skateboard podcast hits 100th episodes.
The only skateboard podcast hits 100 episodes.
I know.
What other skateboard podcast, let alone exists, but has had 100 episodes?
I don't know. I've heard rumors that there was a Gleaming the Cube podcast, or
really
Uncle Fred teaches you how to ollie podcast or something like that.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
That is a good one. You should check that one out.
Yeah, I do want to kind of check one. I do want to check that one out.
But this is the only one with hard-hitting skateboard journalism.
The hardest hitting skateboard journalism. You're not going to get any hard-hitting skateboard journalism at any of those other supposed skateboard podcasts.
No, sorry, Uncle Fred. But and it's the only one that covers the current events. We keep people up to date on what's happening play by play within the skateboard universe, within the industry. We're the insiders giving everybody an inside look behind the curtain.
Yeah, we're exposing the truth.
Yeah, we're like the motherfucking Wizard of Oz, dude.
Yeah, we're like the people that pull the curtain back and reveal the wizard.
Yeah, you're probably more like the people who pull the curtain back.
Yeah, probably. Or we are the curtain.
We are the curtain. Dude, I can't wait to make a Misfits song called We Are the Curtain.
Dude, curtain for certain.
Fucking Jack Curtin, dude. I mean,
Oh, dude, should we get him on for the 100th episode?
that's actually not a bad idea.
It's not a bad fucking idea.
I wish we had a little more forethought and we weren't recording it right now because we might have been able to do that.
Well, what do you mean? We always find guests during the break.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true. But on the off chance that we don't get Jack Curtin,
Mm-hmm.
who are you thinking? Just in case?
Yeah, absolutely. But he's always my fallback guy.
Dude, hold on one second. And actually, before we even go any longer, I just want to.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I was worried you were just gonna fucking focus both of those bottles.
No, dude, that's a whole new type of crack right there.
Ah, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm no stranger to the bottle on bottle. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that sounds smooth.
Oh, that's good.
And what is that? Is that stormtroopers on the bottle?
A couple of card motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, those are some Joker looking. Oh no, Jacks maybe.
Some fucking kings and jacks,
Some
maybe.
kings, a few queens.
But it's a Bohemian Pilsner by Harpoon. You know, mother brain of the Clown Shoes Brewery. Just to keep it within the family. But,
Interesting.
oh, and
Bohemian.
exciting news. The Fancy Lad Mad Perf Sesh is being re-released as a permanent fixture in their IPA mix pack. Coming soon to a beer store near you. May 2023.
Ooh, and that's national.
That's national,
That's
baby.
national, baby. Oh, you hear that, all you sweaty and deranged freaks out there outside of New England?
All you non-New England
Freaks.
We're like, how about them apples?
And you know what's great about that? If it's coming in the mix pack, that means it's in those sweet, sweet 12-ounce cans.
That is true.
Ah, man, that really makes it a mad perf.
I know. I can't wait.
Dude, that's exciting. That is very exciting. I don't know what the other beers are going to be. I don't know why. Hopefully I can find a mix pack that's just 12 Mad Perf Seshes.
Yeah, that'd be a good mix pack.
But, I'm sure the other ones would be great.
That's true.
Because all clown shoes are delicious.
Yeah. But back to the guests that we need to find during the break.
Oh, yeah, we should probably do that, huh?
Yeah. And if it's not Jack Curtin, I'm thinking maybe Steamy Williams.
Steamy Williams, yeah.
Thinking maybe fucking Wedgwood.
Oh, Wedgwood, yeah. Fan favorite.
Maybe
we could have Fisk and Vay come on and argue.
That was a good one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. Maybe Dan Wieners wants to come back on.
Or Yellow Nick. Hey,
you know what?
If we can't find, we should shoot for Jack Curtin, and if we can't find him, maybe we should find someone, who we might even consider a friend.
That's not a bad idea. I was thinking, it's like, we're at the point we can kind of just start recycling our guests now.
It's true. And we could also use a friend.
I mean, we also kind of honestly have. But yeah, no, I really could use a friend.
I know. I mean, not to rip off Conan O'Brien or anything, but we probably could.
That's true. Do you think we should hire Sonia?
Yeah, or fucking just get Conan, dude.
Oh, dude. That's not a bad fucking idea.
Fellow New Englander.
Dude, that's true. Fellow Bostonian.
All right, dude. I'm going to hit up Team Coco.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
And we are back.
Oh, we are back, and that was a good break.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. It's just one of those breaks you dream about, especially on the 100th episode.
Oh, man. I've had 100 sweet, sweet dreams about breaks.
And I'd love to hear more about each and every one of them.
Oh, and you will soon on the Fancy Lad Dream podcast.
That's right.
Dream podcast, Dream Break.
In the meantime, let's get back to our very special 100th episode on the Fancy Lad podcast. I'm sorry I couldn't find Jack Curtin or Conan O'Brien.
Damn it.
But we did find an even better guest.
Oh.
One Matthew Taylor.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You guys gonna clap, or do you have a studio audience over there?
Yeah, they're
This
clapping.
is the 100th episode, okay?
You can
we're
hear
adding
them.
in the.
I just can't. I can't hear the audience, so I assume they're clapping. But
We're gonna add in the fanfare in post. All right.
I'll turn up the applause sign a little brighter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How's it going? Hi guys. Thanks for
hello.
having me on your
going
special episode.
Oh, thanks for coming on our 100th episode.
I mean, God, it's such a pleasure having you here on our 100th episode.
It's just nice to have a friend here. We can just sit back and relax and
Like,
just put our feet up.
God, honestly, we don't even have to say much more than that after we've mentioned that
What
this
if we
is
just
our
kind
100th
of? What if we
episode.
just kind of hang out? What if we just kind of like sit here, like
Yeah, let's
Do we
That's
really
what I
gotta
was
say much?
saying.
let's drop the airs, you know? Let's stop trying to pretend to
Mhm.
be funny guys, you
Mhm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
with a witty comment here, a
Mhm.
slight jab there.
Ouch.
Let's just shoot the fucking shit. Let's do
Let's
it.
shoot the shit.
So like Matt, what's up, dude?
not much. What's up with you?
I'm just
Go on.
fucking chilling. I'm chilling right now.
Dude, that's sick.
I'm fucking chilling.
Are you guys on that
Uh,
non-alcoholic? I see a couple of non-alcoholic beers in front of you. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, I'm drinking. I gave up drinking alcohol for the month of July, so I just got a bunch of. I'm still drinking non-alcoholics and no
That's what
alcohol.
I'm
I still haven't had any alcohol, but
yeah. I say
um,
if it feels good, do it. That's what I'm saying. So if it
Yeah.
feels good
No,
not
hang
to
on, I
drink
wanna go back.
alcohol, do it.
Now, I want to go back and touch on something you just said. You said for the month of July.
mhm.
It's February, so are you?
Yeah.
Is this coming out in July?
yeah, it's coming out in July of 2025.
No, he hasn't drank for
2025.
over half a year. Aren't you proud of him?
I took off July.
I am.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I took off July, and then I was like, oh, I should probably not drink a little bit longer than just 1 month. Because one
Yeah.
month isn't really much time for your body to actually be like, oh, cool, thanks for giving me a break, you know?
Meanwhile, Big over here just slugging away.
Yeah,
Slugging 'em.
I took the month of January off though, and I did
Did you?
actually after the month. Yeah, and then after the month, I was like, my body was probably like, hey, thanks for giving me a break.
Get back to it.
So we have just different perspectives on the whole thing.
Well, I think also there's just so many good fucking non-alcoholic beers available right now that it's like I don't even think about the fact that they're non-alcoholic for the most part. I'm just like, oh yeah, that fucking doesn't have any alcohol in it.
Yeah, sometimes you just want that flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually bought one at Beloco today.
What, just an NA beer at Beloco?
Yeah, I just took it to go and I just drank it in the Boston Common.
See, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's see.
Better than a soda.
Oh, they're definitely better than a soda.
Is it? Can we confirm that it's better than a soda? Like,
Well,
honestly,
In my opinion, it's better.
I'm
if
sure
somebody
it
said-
is. I just
If
have
someone
no
said,
proof.
"Do you want a Dr Pepper?"
yeah, we're
with
gonna
cream,
we're gonna look into it in a bit. I brought some Dr Pepper
or
and
do you
cream
want
soda.
an athletic beer? 10 times out of 10, I would say, give me the athletic, fucker.
Right. I'm not
And then
saying
shut
what
the
your
f- and then-
preference
and then-
is.
And stop
The
fucking
question
asking.
is it?
Piece of
The
shit.
question is like, which is actually technically less bad for you?
Oh, that's a good question.
I would assume
Well,
the
Dr. Pepper-
non-alcoholic beer because, or these ones at least, because if you look at all the like how many calories and sugar and stuff compared to a soda,
That Dr
Yeah.
Pepper has 150 calories.
Yeah.
When I drink the Athletic Light, that's 25 calories a can.
yeah, or Bud
No,
Zero.
I mean, I
Bud
think
Zero.
it's the non-alcoholic beer, but like, I don't know what's in there. There might be some fucked shit in there.
Right.
I'm not reading the ingredients of everything that I'm ingesting, you know?
And I mean, you get
I
a lot
should.
of. I know you get a lot of sugar from beer because I think alcohol would turn into sugar, but I feel like that probably doesn't happen as much with non-alcoholic beer, right? If it's only like 0.5% alcohol in there or no alcohol.
It's tough to say.
I don't know. I'm not a food scientist.
You
That's-
should
I
have
was
one
also-
on as your next guest.
I do know a food scientist, so we could have her on. She would probably
Yeah.
love to talk about it.
Why don't we just cut the 100th episode short? You guys can just scrap this and then get the food scientist on. You can get the real questions answered.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you
Might
just
be
want to
more
end it?
interesting.
So you just want to
Sure.
end it right now?
And we'll have you back on for like maybe like 111, 113 or
Yeah.
something.
111, yeah.
Yeah, 111. Perfect. Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
that sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, it was good to see you guys, though. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
it was really,
okay.
it was a pleasure.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
I'm glad that
what's that
you're-
shirt?
Yeah, that looks like a pretty cool shirt, actually.
Do you like my joke where I left?
Yeah, that was good. That
Yeah.
was a good bit. I know we said we weren't going to do any funny bits, but Matt, you know,
what
you
the fuck?
just had to go and do a funny bit.
Matt, this is a special 100th episode where we aren't funny and we're actually just being real and hanging out. This is kind of like a Mumblecore episode of the Fancy Lad podcast, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How does
Where it's-
hanging out in Mumblecore, how does that tie together?
It's that realism, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's like, it's non-scripted, it's off the cuff.
Oh,
it's
so off
just,
the cuff.
You know, what it's really like hanging out with us.
Did y'all ever see the guy who did like not Mumblecore, but it was like the baby rap? He would be like, "Me, me, 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 me," and it was like really high pitched.
Are you
Beaker?
thinking about the baby
Beaker?
that's in that MIA song?
No, it's like a dude, like a full grown man, and he's like doing this style of rap. I gotta find it and send it to you, and then you can, you know, when you post this,
talking
you can
about-
put it.
Are you talking about Kid Rock's Little Buddy?
No. This is like newer.
his little,
like
his
some
little
modern
child
stuff.
rapper friend.
I know what you're talking about. Which, by the way, what happened to that guy?
I think he died.
Oh, dude.
Oh, really?
So thanks for bringing that up, actually.
Hey, yeah.
We were trying to have a good time on this podcast.
Uh-huh.
And now all I can
Well, how
think
did he
about
die? If we're already talking
is-
about it, let's get
is-
into it.
is the inevitable end of our mortal coil. But thanks so much. I actually don't know. He probably had like some smaller Lou Gehrig's disease or something.
We're just doing a lot of speculating today, aren't we? I'm here for it.
You're sitting in front of a fucking computer. You can look it up if you want.
Yeah.
You want me to use my time?
Yeah, like
that?
computer whiz.
I'm the guy.
why
who
don't
gets
you-
the
We
one-
asked you on here to be our engineer.
Okay, you know what? Let's really get down to why we asked you to be on here because we like to keep up with all the current events that are happening within the skateboard world.
Mhm.
And you are a player in the skateboard industry.
Oh, that's
Now
a
that
big
you've-
sip.
Now
right?
Now that you've dropped your Magnum Opus. Now Magnum, I'm getting that right? You wear Magnums? Okay.
Sure do.
But it slipped
Loud
off.
and proud.
You dropped
again?
it. But it slipped off
Yeah.
because you dropped it. You dropped the Magnum Opus.
I thought you were saying that
Anyway.
they didn't fit, so they
Yeah,
just
right, because they
slipped
slipped
right
off.
off.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
right.
okay. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, for sure.
Okay.
That is why. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Presumably.
Word around town, Magnum's what slips off.
So, anyways, your
Nice.
video is on Thrasher.
Let's clarify. It's in the junk drawer. It didn't
Whoa,
make the main.
whoa, hold
Whoa,
on.
whoa,
I just
whoa,
want
whoa,
to
whoa,
clarify.
hold on.
I don't want to be a fake guy. I'm gonna be honest. It's in the junk drawer, and that's cool.
After-
I'm cool with it.
Junk
I was
drawer's
going to
got
ask,
some
how does
real
it
good
feel
stuff.
after Skater Die 1, Skater Die 2, Skater Die 3, Skater Die 4, featured on ThrasherMagazine.com, the elite prestige best of the best, only get featured on ThrasherMagazine.com.
How does it
How-
feel?
Yeah, how do you feel to be that now that you're famous? Like, how do you
I'm
feel?
so famous, dude. I can't handle it. Every time I leave my house, every time I go to a skate park, people are just like looking at me all the time, and it's kind of cringe, to be honest. But
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't
I
like when
don't
people
know. It's
look at him.
cool.
I feel that.
Like honestly, it's I don't know. It's cool. It's neat. I like it. You guys have been on Thrasher forever. You know how it feels. But yours is like,
Yeah,
it's I don't know. It's just weird, I guess, to be like. I like that the video's up. I feel like it was funny to have an interview up of me, but
actually,
it
that's
was fun.
true.
I liked it.
Yeah, interview.
Some may say that you've surpassed us because we've never had an interview on Thrasher.
I've surpassed you.
Yep, because
Uh-huh.
the Pen 15 is mightier than the
Mhm.
VX. when
True.
you think about it.
Mhm.
But I did read the interview. Like I said, thanks for mentioning my name. You said that we were friends, which I thought was quite flattering. I was very excited about that. I was like, Tom?
But you were flattered by that?
I said, Tom,
Yeah, Bigzo.
I got a friend out there.
Oh, really? What's his name?
His name's Matt.
Dude.
I know what you're thinking, Matt Tomasello. Nah,
No.
not that
Are
freak.
you talking Abe's friend, Matt?
No, not Abe's friend Matt.
Different
No,
Matt.
Different Matt. All right, get that freak out of your head.
Well, thank you. I will.
Yeah. And he goes by the name of Taylor. Matt Taylor.
Be honest with me.
Yep.
Of the two Matt T's, who's the better of the two? Matt Tomasello, Matt Taylor. I don't know. You tell me. I can't answer that question.
Dude,
I know
we've
the
had this
answer, but I'm not allowed
Dude,
to answer it.
Dude, we've had this conversation a million times. You bring it up almost every time I talk to you, and we always say that it's Matt Tomasello every single time.
We all know
So-
it's Matt Tomasello, but I
mean,
can
you
just throw
you
me a
force us
bone?
into a corner.
But let's pretend like we're thinking about it for a second. You know, one Matt T
Mm-hmm.
has rocked the world, the foundation of skateboarding itself, with,
Right.
you know, his trick
Right.
ideas and execution.
Oh, I thought we were.
Mhm.
Oh,
We're not
Which-
talking about my
right,
video.
which one are we talking about? You don't know. That's the
That's
thing.
true. That's true.
And then the other Matt T has long hair and a mustache, and is sucking his thumb right now. Oh, he just let. He
Damn it.
just took it out of his mouth. He has a
Put it
red
back
clock. and
Well, I haven't seen Matt Tomasello in a bit, but
I'm just kidding. Is also a visionary genius who is on the cutting edge of skateboard comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shucks.
So it must have been, but it must have been very exciting to have your video on like the biggest platform for people to see it,
Twasher,
right?
Yeah.
Or
Oh my
probably
god.
the
it was
most-
aw-
Probably the largest amount of people to see it in such a short amount of time. Just like fucking thousands over days.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it was awesome. Like, I don't know, I'm really excited to get. It was funny. I think people usually get like upset reading like mean comments about them, but like I was like looking at the Thrasher post because I'm never put out in front of a bunch of people like that.
Right.
And it was just the ones that were like not happy with what I made were like kind of my favorite. It's just something is really satisfying when you like upset a like real skater boy, you know what I mean? Like people were like looking at that My War thing that I made and they were like, he like ollies off a loading dock and that's like the trick that he's doing, and people were like took that completely seriously. They're like, that's not even a hard trick. There's like comments about it, and it's just for somebody to like look at that clip and then like think that it was like it's posted by Thrasher and like to take that completely
Right.
seriously, like completely insane.
Yeah.
But
To not be able to recognize when something's a joke.
I mean, I told
Yeah.
you the amount of people that I saw that were like, I've been following Thrasher for years, and I've never heard of this guy.
oh yeah, yeah, I
And
saw
was
that.
like, what the fuck are these people fucking smoking?
Following Thrasher for years.
What was his name? Steve McDermott?
Stephen Dimmitt.
Stephen Demmett. My favorite part of that, actually, that did get cut out of the Instagram edit was when he calls his mom and he goes, don't be mad. Don't be mad. I broke 3 boards. Because I always love that sort of arrested development of the skater, that they're eternally 16 years old and are worried that their mom's going to be mad that they ripped their pants or broke their board.
That they scratched their graphic that they just got for Christmas.
Yeah.
The biggest fear. Or tore their new shoes that they're, they just got for their birthday or whatever.
But I think the whole thing was great. The My War
Thank you.
honestly might have been my favorite part of the Skater Die just because it was such a solid, start to finish, just skit in itself,
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. It was I don't know. It was just like that's something I've been wanting to do forever, but you got to be really delicate with a spoof like that because it's like it can easily just be like really lame. You know what I mean? I showed you a cut of that like really early. Do you remember that?
I do. And I thought it was great. Especially the like I said, again, drawing back to like all the childhood memories, but just like the ollie off the loading dock being like a stomping ground growing up. Like, did fucking Jimmy ollie off the loading dock? You know, I did.
It's always a loading dock or a six set. That was the other thing. A six set, not a six set, a six set. And you have to call it a set.
6.
Not stairs, it's a set.
Yeah.
So.
And it's like the first kid to do the handrail at the skate park, you know?
Uh-huh.
One of those oh my god moments.
Whoa.
Oh my god, Jimmy's gonna be pro. He did the handrail at the skate park. He board slid down it.
Dude, Jimmy's pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
Did you ever hit the 6 set, by the way? Big? Or Tom?
Okay,
What's
first
the
of all,
biggest stair set you ever did?
we did have a 6 stair in my town, but I never hit it growing up. I might go back. You know, honestly, I might go back and hit it now. Damn. At the Norfolk train station.
Okay.
But also, I didn't like how it landed on a sewer cap at the bottom. And you kind of had to be like really, you know, careful about where you landed because of that.
Wait, you had to land on a sewer cap?
Well, there was like a sewer cap like right at the bottom of the stairs. So
So like
either you had to like, you could have, but it was pretty much like threading a needle to the side or like, you know, just not caring and landing on the sewer cap or trying to clear the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it feels saucy one day. You might want to just clear it to flat. Tom?
Clear the whole fucking thing. Oh, I used to hit the 6 stair at Melrose High. Never really did anything besides just fucking ollie or put, you know, benches down it and skate the benches going down it.
Yeah, dude, I've ollied
that's
6.
Yeah. Hey, but I backheeled a 5 stair, so
That's true. And I
Damn.
did I kickflipped the EB3B, which is kind of the equivalent
yeah,
of a 6.
that's like that is like a
So,
6.
It's like a big 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ollied a big 3. That's the big, like it was in Nashville. It was the biggest stair set I ever did. But I was so bad at stair sets. I used to be that guy who would try it a million times and just kick out really hard. You know those people?
Yeah.
Like they ollie and just like they don't even remotely commit to it. They just kick out as hard as they can, and it just like then eventually you'll like kind of commit to one and then just like eat shit and like I was that guy. I don't know. And then I quit trying to be a hooker.
I mean, I just never could bend my knees easy. So I was taking all the impact to my back, and it was just like straight-legged Kareem, and then I would just bend my back to, you know, take the impact. So it was never good, you know, skating stairs. I never got how to really land and bend your knees as if you're Reynolds trying to touch your ass on the ground, you know?
I did 180 and 8 stair. I just remembered. It was at a skate park, but it was a pretty big 8.
Front side or back side? Nice.
I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna do backside.
Yeah. Some people
That was
think
when I
backside's
was-
easier.
You think backside's easier?
Some people do.
Oh.
I didn't say I did. Hey, whoa, stop twisting my words.
Listen,
over
you're
there.
cutting out. I don't know. We got a lot of web problems here.
Oh no.
Are you on the World Wide Web right now?
Spidey.
Uh-huh. I'm on the
Enter
dark.
the Spidey verse.
This is a little off topic, but did you know that in the intro of Stay Gold, when Spanky cries, you know those are real tears? I always thought they were animated.
Why is he crying?
I don't know. Apparently he can just cry on command.
Wait, I don't remember that clip.
Captain Beefheart starts playing, and it's just a close-up of his face, and he like closes his eyes, and 2 teardrops just fall from his face right here.
What made you think of that? I really want to know.
I think it was because I keep mentioning Andrew Reynolds, and I was thinking about Stay Gold.
Because you were thinking about Andrew Reynolds wiping his dookie butt on the ground
dookie
when he
butt on
rides
the
away
ground.
from his frontside flips.
And I think it was because I just watched Stay Gold, so it's just fresh in my mind.
Are you like kind of like instead of looking at listening to a song, you're going to listen to a whole album. Are you the same way with like skate videos? Are you going to like watch the whole video or are you going to go watch a part?
Yeah, no,
I like watching whole videos. I like
think-
listening to whole albums.
I think you gotta watch the whole thing.
The context changes stuff and it makes it different. So I feel like that's important, especially with videos. Like, it's different. I mean, if someone releases a part, then they're just gonna watch the part. But like, if it's released as a video, then someone sequenced it intentionally. You know?
Well, okay.
For the most
part.
It's true. A lot of thought goes into that arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, okay, for instance, like Spirit Quest, amazing. It's like the best video ever, right? It's an hour and a half. I'm not gonna watch an hour and a half, but like little sections of it get me so excited to go skate. So I'm like gonna go put on like some part from that and just like watch it and feel all New York and cool and then like go skate and then but I'm not gonna like sit through a whole hour and a half, even though the whole hour and a half is incredible. It's like perfect. It's like the best video ever. You know what I mean? I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the whole video the first time and maybe another time at some point.
So you yourself are encouraging
part
people.
guy.
You yourself are encouraging people not to watch all of Skate or Die 4 from start to finish in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, break
You're
it up.
saying-
Go get a snack.
You're saying pop it on, jump around,
Leave the room.
leave
come
the
back.
room. It doesn't matter.
No, you're not hearing what I said.
Yeah, don't even finish it either. Yeah.
Wait, you're not hearing what I said. I said I watch the full thing whenever when I first see it, I watch the full thing. But like whenever I'm going back to watch stuff, a lot of times I'm like going to watch my favorite parts. But the thing
I'll
was,
definitely like, throw on a part that's gonna get you like psyched,
well, sometimes I want to watch like Andrew Reynolds' Stay Gold part. I don't want to watch the whole Stay Gold. I just want to see his part because I know how that makes me feel, and it's gonna make me feel all excited to like skate and stuff. You know?
I really only like watching Heath Kirchhardt's retirement part in that video, which isn't even in the video. I don't understand why they even made that executive decision to have it as a bonus feature. My dudes, come on.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
This is Heath, baby.
Now, I got to point something out. This is, maybe I don't know if this is interesting for the podcast, but we only got 9 minutes left on your Zoom call.
Whoa.
Oh,
this is just for the first half, and we're barely scratching the surface here, but go on.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we're not going to it's not going to cut off in the middle of us talking. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, it's gonna, but I think the listeners know it's gonna do that at some point, and then we'll be back.
But we're keeping an eye on the time, and you're fucking up because the more that we talk about the time, how it's going down, it's still going down, and we're.
Well, listen,
running out
maybe
of
you
time.
should just get the premium subscription, and then you don't have to deal with this anymore. You can.
I knew it. You're a fucking.
How much is it? It can't be that much money.
Sorry, fucking LA money bags, fucking made of money over there. Guy, what are you living in a gold room?
I knew it
You're
as soon as
fucking
this guy
swimming in
walked
gold?
in.
Fuck.
He's a plant working for Zoom. He's like, all right, we need you to go on this podcast and convince them to upgrade to premium.
What is the clown? Are you guys still doing clown shoes beer?
Yes.
Yeah, and we got they're coming out
They
nationally.
can't pay for it.
Next month. Is that right?
Okay. What were you gonna say?
About what?
I don't know. You said you were gonna say something, and I got distracted by that Ronald fucking McDonald in the
Oh,
back
no,
on your lamppost.
That is what he was gonna say.
And-
It was about the time limit.
that's you. Oh, you were just gonna say about the time limit.
That was
Why
what
don't
it
we
was.
upgrade?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
about.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to
So-
say that because I was like, maybe they'll want to cut this from the episode. I don't know. But don't.
No,
Listen. This is your show.
That's gold, Matt.
Well, we
that's-
don't cut
that's gold.
anything. Any words are content,
I hope I'm a good guest. I hope your listeners like me. Maybe I'm more fun when Shane's on here.
Well, if
What do
you're a
you guys
good guest, if you be a good guest, we'll make sure to get you a Happy Meal afterwards.
You
Thank
know,
you.
I was really annoyed when Tom and I posted one of our YouTube videos where we live stream us watching a video, and Shane commented, he goes, someone's been watching the FU crew videos.
Oh my God.
And I wanted to reply, actually, I haven't seen one of your stupid fucking videos, okay? You fucking piece of shit. All right? We had this idea 5 fucking years ago, and we finally executed it, okay? You think you're the first goddamn person to think about commenting on a goddamn thing that you're watching?
Dude, yeah, he's out of his mind. Everybody's thought of that. They, for some reason, somehow, I doubt they're even the first people to do that. But, like, they're the first one that's getting any traction or something. It is such a good idea because we've been saying that for years. But we used to talk about talking shit. They don't even, they talk shit, but not as much as I would have, thought.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting just as much traction as we were, but we just aren't doing it as consistently.
Yeah.
But I saw you were a guest on one of those.
I was. I think I've been on it like 3 or 4 times. It's pretty fun.
Did you have fun?
I liked it. We should all do a group one. You guys should, somehow we'll all be in the same city at some point.
We can't just do it over
Yeah,
we can't just do it over Zoom.
If we did it over Zoom, there would be so much like latency issues that we'd all be talking about different parts of the video.
We got to start the thing at the exact same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What if it's like a frame off and then we're trying to comment on like,
did you see that frame? And you're like, no, I'm on the next frame. Fuck. Damn it, I wanted to talk about this frame.
Man, there's something about talking to you that just, I just get bewildered. It's like you have such a deep history in skateboarding that it's just, think about it. We haven't even covered anything. We already are halfway through the episode. I get hypnotized talking to you, and we didn't even talk about anything in this first entire half of the episode.
We still got 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Well,
that's true. Yeah, this timer really makes you feel like, well, we only have 10 minutes left. We may as well not talk about anything.
I guess I'll just talk about Skate or Die 4 more. You know what I liked was when you put the pro skaters' names as the friend sections in the Skate or Die 4. I laughed at that. I thought that was funny.
Thank you. I thought that was funny too, and people were confused by it. Like
I feel like I've seen variations of that where it's like you put like one pro skater's name under like a random person's clip. I thought every single one was great.
Yeah. I thought it would have been great if you went all in and did it for every single person. Which you almost did. It was like 50-50, like kind of mixed nicknames.
I felt like it would be too much if it was like. I feel like I wanted to give a balance of like just weird because none of them were real, and that one section was all fake.
The first one hit me though with Daniel Haney.
Yeah.
Because Daniel Haney's obscure enough that you're like, wait, what's that? Daniel Haney? And then it slowly starts to get into like Jeremy Rogers. I forget who else. Eric Costin, let's say.
Peter Remendetta.
Yeah, Peter Remendetta.
I honestly don't remember. The names changed so many times that I don't even remember what I ended up using at the end. I do remember using Peter Remendetta though. He's one of my favorites, actually. I wish he was still a skater.
The Circa cool. It's Time part. The Seeing Double part. Oh, man.
Yeah. Real Roll Forever.
Yeah, Roll Forever.
Yeah.
That kickflip.
That beautiful kickflip. Yeah. Also, wait, speaking of, there's
Ernie Torres.
Ernie Torres is awesome, but what was the other dude? He had the long hair. Nick Dompierre.
Oh yeah, he's from New Bedford, right?
Yeah,
he's from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
He's like buff now, right? Isn't he like a bodybuilder?
Yeah, I think he's a bodybuilder. Yeah.
On the YouTube.
We should have him on the podcast, have him take his shirt off.
Dude.
That's true.
Not a bad idea, right?
Not a bad idea at all.
Once I'm done with my body transformation, maybe I'll challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
I want to hear more about this body transformation. What's that all about?
Well, I'm going to the gym and I'm going to get fucking ripped so I can be on Survivor year 2025. It's my goal in life to be on Survivor year 2025.
Okay. There's a thing with you where I know you're joking about the Survivor thing, but I'm like, are you really going to?
I'm not.
Okay, are you not
first
joking?
Of all, I am going to the gym and I'm not joking. I'm going to be on Survivor 2025, dude.
I don't know. Okay. You got this deep sarcasm thing that it's sometimes.
Listen, I'm going to make a fire
Yeah.
fucking audition tape.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be like, A, I'm a fucking skater.
Mhm.
Okay. So fucking put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Mhm.
B, check out the fucking fancy lad house that I've lived in for 10 years. You don't think I could survive on a fucking island?
Look at all this black mold.
Look at all this black mold I inhale on the daily.
You know how many spiders I eat?
While I
I'm
sleep?
And not to mention the ones I eat while I'm awake.
Exactly.
They can't get away.
That's all going to be part of my audition tape.
Get over here, spider.
I love it. Let's make you one.
I slurp up these spiders with a straw.
I'll slurp your.
Hey, let
Okay.
me help you make the tape.
You should, but
See?
we are now less than a minute. So, I think that we're going to have to transition gracefully into this break period that we're going to about to take.
How do we do this? What do we do? I'm scared.
And then we have a lot more ground to cover, but I want to say
We'll be right back.
we'll be right back.
Hey, we'll be right back. Thanks for joining us on the Fancy Lad podcast.
Yeah.
They're still here.
What the?
They didn't go to use the 20% off promo code yet.
Are you serious? You haven't used it yet?
What are you doing? 20% off anything on the site.
It's a pretty easy fucking promo code to remember. It's podcast.
Podcast, like the thing you're listening or watching.
All you gotta do is go to fancyladskateboards.com,
Mm-hmm.
select 5 to 10 products,
Mm-hmm. Any of them.
check out, and use the promo code podcast, and you're gonna be saving 20% off your entire order.
That's a good deal. I'm going to go do that right now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, and we are back, and that was a
And we
great break.
are back.
Oh,
Tom,
and we
thanks for
are
mentioning that we
back.
are back. 'cause
Oh,
that
and we are back.
was a fantastic break right
You know,
there.
after 100 episodes, I said, Tommy wants to give it a try.
Yeah.
Tommy wants to say that we're back.
It's a crazy special 100th episode here with our special guest, Matt Taylor.
We're
Wait, have
letting
you
loose.
never said we're back?
Well, I'm never sure until Bigzo tells me.
It's true.
Okay.
I'm not out here just saying stuff that I'm not sure.
You
is
should let the
100%
guest say,
factual.
and we're back. What if the guest came in and was just like, hey guys, we're.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
I bet a guest would think that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why isn't the guest leave the creative up to the two hosts right here?
Yeah, okay.
Unless you want. I mean, no, wait, no. Actually, no. I think that's actually a really good idea, Matt. You want?
Yeah, dude, I think we hurt his feelings.
think
I don't
we-
know if he's gonna even continue the interview
I
unless
think
we
he's
let
gonna
him say
cry
he's
because
back.
he's a little fucking baby. So we should probably just have him do it.
Yeah,
Did
she
you guys
does
have
look
any more
like
questions
tears
or?
of fort. All right. Yeah. Do you want to say "and we're back" real quick, just so we can get
Okay.
like an audition?
Yeah,
to how
if you
it would
want,
be?
it's your show and you're,
I think the fans would really appreciate and love to hear you, our special guest for our 100th episode, saying that we are back from our break.
Okay. You just tell me when we're back. Can you do the music?
Burn, 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 burn.
And we're back.
That was good.
That was good.
That was
That
good.
was good.
Hey, that was
Yeah, that was it.
You
I think we
nailed
got it.
Hey, buddy, you
I think
nailed
we-
it.
I think
Okay,
we
you
got
got
it.
the
I felt
part.
good
We
about
got it.
that.
You got the part.
Man,
okay?
you should feel great about that. That was like
You should use mine
something-
every episode. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's an idea. That
Hey
is an
guys,
idea.
we're back.
That's
I can
actually
do
that
it
would
any way
save
you
a lot
want.
of.
You want me to
That would save.
maybe give you a bunch of options?
Yeah, would you mind giving us a few different options right now?
Oh,
actually?
right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start like this and like turn around.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey guys, we're back with Tom and Big.
That was funny because it started with his back,
Yeah,
and then he
and then
was
it's
back.
back.
I flipped
That
around.
is good. That is good.
Oh wait, should I mention the podcast name? Let me do it one more time.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
one.
Do you remember the name of the podcast?
Fancy Lad Podcast, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Hey guys, we're back with Tom and Big and the Fancy Lad Podcast. Right here on what's the network that you guys are on?
YouTube.
Right here on YouTube.
I mean,
What?
Funny or Die is what I meant.
Oh
So-
yeah, we're man.
Okay.
100
Can we do it
episodes.
again?
Yeah, that's maybe we should let's
Yeah.
get on Funny or Die.
Skate or Die 4. Oh
Mhm.
my God. You
Who-
know what?
Whose idea was it for the little trading cards? I thought that was fucking genius. The QR code on the what were they? They looked like Teen Beats cards or something, trading cards.
Yeah.
Or Scholastic? Were they Scholastic trading cards or
They
something?
were, kids. I forget what. Sports Illustrated for kids trading cards. Yeah,
Okay,
I was actually in my friend Keaton. Do you guys know who Keaton Rogers is? He's a skater in Portland. He makes videos and stuff. But we were like shooting the shit in his backyard and talking about like I love DVDs. I love like collecting like physical things for whatever, but like skate stuff, it's like really nice to have. And I was just like, we were talking about different ways we could do like a QR code so we didn't have to make DVDs.
Right.
And we've kind of talked about it. He says that he came up with it, but I kind of think we were just talking about it and we both kind of came up with it. I don't really know though. So I feel like I kind of came up with it, but so did he. So I'll say we both came up with it because I don't really know.
So he came up with it and you're trying to steal the credit.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say.
Okay. All right. Kudos to him,
Yeah, good job, Keaton. We're really proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope you land that big trick you've been trying to get.
You know what's funny, actually? I'm working on a commercial right now for a trading card company. Right after I put that trading card. Yeah, I really am. I thought that was so weird that I got hit up to do that. I was like,
do you think they just hit up every customer that they have with the email that they put down for the order to make them a commercial?
They did like a mass email to like everybody.
Yeah, and just see who bites. They're like, oh, this guy actually said yes.
Yeah.
What kind of trading cards do they make, this company?
I don't know how much I can talk about it, but I just wanted to mention that. They're baseball cards. I'll just say that.
What was your idea that you were going to mention earlier that you said that you needed to save for the podcast?
My idea. Oh, well, why are you going to put me on the spot like that? Now it's not going to sound that cool. Let me bring it up naturally.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
So do you have any ideas that you've been saving?
Hold on. I was going to say, Skate or Die 4.
Mm-hmm.
God, you know what? One of the best videos I've ever seen until Matt Tomasello came out with Sink Juice.
You know, I watched Matt Tomasello's Sink Juice actually right before we started this for the second time.
Wow.
Oh,
thank you.
Wow.
Would you like to know my thoughts?
Wow.
Absolutely. Let's get to
Very
review.
well.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. It was great. Matt Tomasello is the best. I also really loved your editing, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. It was really good. I really liked it a lot. You did a great job. You did a great thing. And we need more of it out there.
Hey, it means a lot coming from a professional editor like yourself. Okay.
But I do got to say, he's skating on cop cars? That's disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying,
man.
dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, do you think it would have been better if they were fire trucks?
Maybe. Sure. Probably worse. I don't know.
I mean,
I thought it was super cool. I thought it was super cool and punk rock of him to skate on cop cars. That's really.
I thought it was
bullet holes in it.
I almost thought he was just embracing. He was like glorifying the cop car. He was like, look at how much I love skating on this cop car and using it to its full potential. That's how I interpreted it.
I really want to know. Wait, that's how you interpreted it? Didn't you?
Yeah, the clip. No, Sam filmed that clip.
Oh, okay.
But when I was editing it, that's how I interpreted it. That he was just like, you know what? Let me glorify this cop car by skating on it.
Empower the police.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good on him.
No, I haven't gotten.
Someone's got to do it.
I haven't gotten Matt's official press release on where he stands on the whole Blue Lives Matter thing, so I can't speak for him, but that's the way I interpreted it.
Okay.
Me, I say fuck the police, motherfucker.
Dude,
yeah.
Damn, dude, that's badass.
Dude, letting both birdies fly free right now.
Yeah, dude. That's just me though.
Did you film that the putt-putt shot?
No, I didn't film that either.
You didn't film anything. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I didn't actually film anything.
Oh.
Hey, I filmed some stuff. Maybe you can guess some of the ones I filmed.
Yeah, try to guess the one that Tom filmed.
You filmed that one clip where it goes inside of that little thing and then films the roof for a second.
Damn,
It's
I
not a
actually think
trick.
you
It's
might have
just a
filmed
random
that.
clip in the video.
By the bear cages.
Oh yeah, I did film that actually, but I did.
Did you really?
I did, but that's not even. Yeah, but I filmed other actual tricks. But I do
Dude.
think I filmed that clip.
I think he filmed that, yeah.
I think that
gotta
was
give me
from.
some
Was that
credit.
when we
That's-
were there with like Hans or something?
That's pretty sick. I only
That's
know that you filmed it
crazy.
because you were getting,
Because like Hans kept trying to get me to go into that fucking rusty cage to film him.
and he was going to break his rusty cage, he said.
Yeah,
Damn.
good job, Matt.
Right.
You guessed it.
That's crazy that I just guessed that. But I do want to ask what was that clip? I didn't really understand it. That was the only clip in the whole video I didn't understand.
Oh, yeah,
Did I
that was
miss
kind of out of
something?
context. He had a trick in there that was a trick on that cage that I had in there for a while. And then I kind of just needed that as like a filling point. So I just kept that in there just for the sake of variety.
I see.
Because, you know, sometimes I get sick of it when it's just trick, 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 trick. Trick, 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 cage. Cage.
Trick, 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 trick.
Isn't it really weird to talk about editing? It's like kind of weird. Like it's so
It is
not.
kind of weird.
I like it because I do it, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I do the same
people-
thing that you do, but it's like
Yeah,
it's
people probably
ask
don't
me-
care.
People ask me stuff like the question I always people are like, how did you do the like cutouts in the video? It's like, I mean, what do you? I don't know. Like it's a really boring answer. It just looks cool at the end of it or funny, you know. It's like it's so awkward to try to talk about it because it's like doesn't
What do they even mean, the cutouts?
in my
confused.
video like the little cutout. Like in like
Oh,
all the
oh,
parts,
you mean
there's,
like-
all these different like cutout sections of like people going
Oh,
from one frame into the next.
Right,
That's the thing
like
I
the
get.
spot. Yeah,
Yeah, I got you now.
Sorry.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's like lots of meticulous like keyframing and shit like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, but it's like
They want an exciting answer
Like
where
when the
it's like,
arrow
oh,
not
this
an
goes
app.
exciting-
onto
it's like
the
such a-
ramp.
Yeah,
it's such
Yeah.
a boring thing. The more like to talk about or like how did you pick the music? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I listened to like 1,000 songs and that one sounded good.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
that leads me to my next question.
Go on.
Where do your ideas come from?
I take a lot of
specifically.
ecstasy like every night.
Dude.
Where do you take it to?
I get real.
Yeah, good question.
Where do I take it to?
Yeah.
I feed it to my roommate's dog.
Oh, dude, you should not be doing that.
Why? He's having a good time.
Is
And-
he
and
a
then-
raver?
And then does the dog start telling you ideas? I'm just a little confused when the ideas come in.
Oh, that has nothing to do with the ideas.
Oh,
I'm just,
okay.
just something that I do.
well, that's
No, I
pretty
go on long
fucking
walks.
Radical
Mm.
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 meditation. Yeah.
Long walks with the dog, or
Yeah, and he's just wigging out. He's going nuts. He's only got 3
Listen,
legs too.
listening to EDM, electronic dog music.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I get 2 of those big Bluetooth speakers. I don't
Mhm.
have mine right here, but I don't use headphones. I'll just like blare it right here.
right
You know,
next to your
little
ears.
Yeah, I'll just like I like made my own I don't have it next to me, but I made my own like pseudo headphones, but they're just big speakers so everybody else can hear it too, but it's also just like EDM
Well, that's-
blasting into my ear holes.
Well, that's very
Close
nice
to
of you to share that with everyone else. You know,
Check this out. It's kind of cool, right?
damn, is that a full size
Nice,
skateboard?
dude.
No,
What kind of trucks you got on that thing?
there's no
You make
truck.
that?
Oh,
No.
what the hell?
My mom's boyfriend made this. Isn't that cool? For
That is
Christmas.
cool.
I just thought it was cool and I wanted to show you.
Now, why do you want skaters to die? I don't understand.
You know, I
Skate or
just think
die.
they're,
Skate
I
or
think
die.
they're, yeah. I think that they're just, you know, we're dealing with a bunch of bad eggs, and it's like,
Skate or die for what?
Skate or die for what?
Dude, pretty good, right? Oh.
let's make that song, write that down, cut that out of the podcast because I don't want anybody getting any bright ideas.
Dude, you know we've had so
Speaking
many
of
ideas
ideas-
stolen from this podcast.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Speaking of ideas, I had a really good idea for Orange Man. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
He should make a minute-long part, like a something. You know, I don't know what the part is exactly, but call the
And
part.
he's going to call it Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, have you already thought of that?
No, but it was obvious when you mentioned Orange Man and then you said a minute long part. And then in my head, I thought he's going to say Minute Maid because they make orange juice. So
That'd be good. What, is that not good? I don't know. Now you're making me feel embarrassed. I was just trying to.
wait, was it Minute Maid or was it Minute Abe?
Which one's the better answer? Because you sounded more excited by Abe, but it was Minute Maid for sure. You know, I thought it was a good idea, and
I think just
you know who else
I think
thought it
just
was a
call
good
it
idea? Orange Man himself.
Orange Man himself. I think he was just being complimentary, quite frankly. If I can call him right now and get his God's truth, honest answer,
He texted me about it.
he's probably going to say, I didn't come up with the idea, so it's not very good.
That was a good.
It does sound like
impression.
Abe.
That was a really good impression, actually.
Well, I've known him for a long time.
He no, we talked about it, and then he texted me later. He's like, "We should make that." So what's
You definitely
call him
should.
right
Hey,
now. I
hey,
dare you.
I think you should definitely do it. I don't think the strength of the idea is based off the fact that it's called Minute Maid. I just think it's going to be a great part because you're both working together.
That's the whole point, and then we would incorporate.
Orange
This should have
juice.
been This should have been on a phone call, not on your podcast. Cut this out. I hate it. We're gonna be the shortest podcast. We're gonna cut everything.
What? Hey, I'm sorry. Is it just because I called out that it was, I was just excited that I knew that you were going with Minute Maid because like the second you said it, I knew where you're going.
Well, because I prefaced
Is that wrong?
I prefaced it.
exactly.
I prefaced it too much. I shouldn't have. But you also, you don't see some guy on stage doing stand-up, somebody on stage doing stand-up, and then they're about to say the punchline. You already know it, so you yell it out. Come on.
I do that all the time.
Oh, you do?
I thought it would be
It's crowd participation, right?
I thought it'd be funny because we're just like a couple of boys hanging out here, you know? Like I didn't have to put on any airs.
Yeah, that's
And
right. This
pretend
is
like-
the broken down Fancy Lad podcast episode.
And pretend like, I was,
Hey, baby, we've already done 100 episodes. We're letting it all loose now.
I'm saving that for Jamie Thomas,
The
Is he
chef.
coming on?
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
chef himself.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I ask you this question? I want your honest answer.
Yeah.
Who was your best guest that you've had since the podcast began? I'm not fishing for an answer. I really want to know.
Well, I'm partial to our neighbor, AJ.
Okay.
We never actually had him on as an official guest is the thing, I don't think.
No, he wasn't a guest. He just kind of popped up, huh?
I don't know who I mean, people say that, people have their favorite episodes, but as far as like who I was most excited to talk to,
It's got to be Wedgwood, right?
Happy Wedgwood. It's got to be my old coworker, longboarder / neighbor Wedgwood.
Yeah. Number one with a bullet.
No, I actually don't know.
Marissa Del
It's a tough
Santo.
one.
She was my favorite.
I was going to say as far as like names go that I was excited to talk to, Mardal,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Jason Adams,
Duffman,
and the Duff Man,
Chris Pullman.
Well, I mean, I'll go back to what I was talking about earlier. I
and
loved
somebody else, yeah.
the Colin Reed episode was really good. Enjoyed that
That's
one.
true.
Yeah, you would like that one,
That's
wouldn't
true
you?
because you're a video maker. I get it. You're part
Exactly.
of this elite group of video makers that gets to understand what they're saying, you know?
What,
Don't you
people-
think at this point, you're on Skate or Die 4, don't you think at this point it's kind of just rinse and repeat for you?
Whoa, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm curious, because that's how I feel sometimes myself.
You mean with just like ideas?
Just with the process of making a skate video.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think that was my big thing with this one was I didn't want to do that. So I made it as different as I felt like it could be while still keeping the same, staying in the same universe as the other three, you know? Because I don't know. I mean, you tell me, you've seen all of them, I assume. Like, kind of feels, I think it feels different. Like, what do you think?
I mean, it's good to have the same vibe. It's like, you know, you like an artist, a band, you want them to still sound the same from album to album to some extent. But
Right.
yeah, I think the biggest difference was the narrative with the new character, the influencer, I call him.
Yeah.
I forget if he actually had a name.
It's just Matt. That's just me. That's what I'm
That's just the that's the real
actually,
Matt.
That's how I actually.
yeah. 'Cause
This is my costume, you know, like this whole skater thing that I do. It's like I really dress like that, but you know, the skaters won't accept me normally. But I figured it was time to like, you know, really put myself out there, like I wanted to be seen. It's like the age of that right now. So like, I figure it's my turn to take a step into the spotlight and be like, hey, this is what I'm about, actually, guys. Skaters.
I love that.
Thank you.
Now, the root of this influencer character is that they're full of shit. Is that right?
Influencers are full of shit. Yeah, for sure.
There was a couple lines that really got to me that got me chuckling, got me saying tee hee, haha. But there was, I think the first one was that I loved that I quoted afterwards was, you know, some people call me a visionary and I don't blame them because I literally have a vision.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, this has to come from somewhere in your subconscious. You know, somehow you must be actually thinking this about yourself.
That's what it is. I'm telling you, that's just me. There's no act. Just how it is. Come out to LA, you'll see. I mean, you came out here, but you came when I wasn't here. But
That's true.
I walk around Hollywood Boulevard and just high-fiving people walking down the street.
I love it.
Where that came from, like genuinely, is because I work in like advertising a lot, and I just like I work with a lot of people like not like that exactly, but just like a lot of videos that I work on is like some dude who is just saying a lot of nothing, and we have to make him look like he's saying something. And it's insane. But it's like, dude, I'm like part of this like really dope like brand or whatever. And like, so I've been doing that for years. I've been like making shit like that for years where it's just some dude who has really nothing to say, but we're accentuating it so much to make it sound like he has some profound thought.
Yeah, making idiots sound smart. That's the whole job of the editor.
Oh, it's like that illegal Civ Doritos collab. Video.
Okay, so that was the next thing I was going to bring up. That was my one of I don't want to reveal all the ingredients to what
It's true.
I thought what I was pulling from for that character.
A magician doesn't reveal his secrets.
But the Doritos was clear. I mean, I was like making references to the potato chips and stuff. But like, yeah, that Doritos commercial is like one of my favorite things. Mikey Alfred in general, I'm like an enormous fan of that whole thing. Just I love that. I love his whole like he's just so delusional and it's awesome. I eat it up. We need bad guys like that, you know? Keep the world interesting. We do.
Yeah.
You agree?
That's
No,
funny.
it's true.
I love the Mikey Alfred thing is just like it's just gotten better and all that stuff with him talking about trying to sell those clips to that kid for like however what was it like $500,000 or something that came out like what'd you say?
How did I miss out on this Mikey Alfred thing?
Wait, did you really not?
I don't know.
Where did you see all this? Is this all on? Did you hear about this from like YouTube?
Yeah, it's not like some insider thing. And trust me, I'm very much not an insider skateboarder guy. I don't know anything that's going on ever. But
Yeah.
this thing I just love. I'm so obsessed with Mikey Alfred. I just think it's really funny. But
Yeah.
no,
I missed it, so it was over my head.
well, so he apparently some kid asked for his clips because like I don't remember the whole story, but he asked for his clips from Mikey Alfred and he was like, well, listen, my time is like really expensive and like all this stuff. And then he was saying that he was like adding up his time and he's like, time is money. And like I spent about like this many hours with you guys. So that's worth about like this many hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's so outrageous. You know, Gifted Hater?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's been on the podcast.
Oh, he has? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He did a pretty good deep dive on this, like, or deep-ish. You know, he was just talking about the whole situation. It's pretty funny. You should look that up.
I think Marty mentioned to me that he covered illegal civ, but I didn't know exactly what it was about. So, you know, we're gonna have to look that up, and I recommend everybody else looking up who's listening to the podcast right now.
It's a very entertaining, trust me. Also, if you have not seen the Mikey Alfred illegal civ Doritos collab, it's one of the greatest things that exists on the internet. That's the definition. Go watch that video and just break down every line that he says in that video. And he is not saying anything. He's not saying a single thing.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. It's insane.
Pure nonsense. And it's so sweet. I love it. So
well, when Gifted Hater was on, I mentioned that Burberry Airy guy which is just so full of shit to me. I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
No, who's that?
That guy with like the punk spikes who would always wear like the really weird shoes and get like fucking a bunch of clickbait shit just because of how he was dressed.
He's wearing like fancy clothing.
What did he have to say about it? Or what did you guys have to say about it?
Just that he's the most cringe character. And I don't even think he's part of skateboarding anymore. I think he's transcended into like Hollywood rap fashion. But at the time,
those guys hang out at well, I don't know about him in particular, but guys that look like him hang out at El Sereno skate park a lot, and it's pretty funny, but they're just very like got this like gothic, like I don't, it's such a weird thing to be around because you're like, dude, what are you guys in this for? It's such a weird thing to be like so hyper focused on your look that it's like, are you even skating? It like feels like, I mean, some of them are good, like really good, but it's just like it's so weird how much they focus on their look.
Yeah,
I get it. I mean, whatever. I got my little outfits that I wear. I can't talk, but like,
well, you know, we live in a superficial society, Matt. I hate to break it to you. And if you can be that superficial and maintain the street credibility that comes along with cool skateboarding, you can charge people $100,000 for your time filming them. Okay,
yeah, true.
Think about that. All right.
Never thought about it that way. Thank you for putting it.
Because it's about money. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, you live in LA. You're a big shot hobnobber, like I was telling you before. Just hobnobbing around LA. Just
I knob.
God.
I mean, I shouldn't even say anything about people's outfits. I think it's because it like if you feel happy in your outfits, that's cool. You know, it's
true. How would you feel if somebody commented on your long hair and your
look, people do. Right? I mean, I gotta look. I understand. That's why as soon as I said it, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't really even say that. I just feel like I feel like there's this.
Yeah, but how much effort do you put into having long hair and a mustache? Not very much, right?
Not very much.
You grow up your hair, you grow your hair out, then it's done. You get your mustache and you just shave the rest. You're not.
I think more so it's about.
I think there's a big difference between having a personal style and like letting like your fucking like fit consume every aspect of your skating.
Yeah, we'll go with that. What Tom said.
Thank you.
But by hating them, you're just empowering them even more.
I don't hate them.
And
I
it's
just think it's weird. It just makes me sad, kind of. It's not. I don't even hate them.
Yeah, it's just confusing.
By
I'm just
mentioning
like, what's
them,
the
you
deal?
know, by commenting, you know, it's measuring their weight in inches or whatever the fuck the saying is.
God bless them. Every
Yeah.
one of them. I'm sure they're
Every
I'm
one of
sure
them. That's
some
what
of
I'm
them are nice
saying.
kids. I don't know. What am I like? What do I know?
I say whatever you want to do. I don't want to be some sort of elitist snob saying that there's only one way to do anything, you know? But why the hell do they have so much money and I have nothing? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a tough
God damn it. Jesus Christ. Christ on a popsicle stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the saying, right?
It is now.
You get your frozen Christ popsicles from the Star Market, and you just start sucking on Christ's head and his little arms.
Which
on his
head?
Which head? What the fuck does that? What
What?
the hell is that supposed to mean, Matt?
You went there. I'm curious. I'm just trying to clarify.
It's a popsicle. Obviously, you started on the actual
You
head
made
of
a
Christ,
big
not his big
point to
fat
say
fucking
sucking
cock.
on,
All right.
like, you had to say sucking on.
Jesus
You couldn't just be like, I'm
Yeah,
eating
that's
a
what you do
popsicle.
with the popsicle. Why do you have to every time I talk to this guy, he always has to sexualize everything. Everything's always sucking on cock with him.
Yeah, I know. That's what you do with a popsicle. You suck on it, you gag on
He said you suck on its
Yeah.
head.
it. Yeah.
And then you stick it up your butthole, okay?
That's true.
You slap it on your face a few times.
You know, Matt, seriously, congratulations on Skater Die 4.
Thank you.
Who would have known that having that video on Thrasher would lead you to being on the 100th episode of the Fancy Lab
That's true.
podcast?
This is a
Who
big
would
deal.
have guessed?
It's
You know, most people in your position, they would have given up by now.
Mhm.
They would have listened to all the haters. They would have said, you know what? I don't deserve to make another skate video. But no, not you. You didn't listen to any of them. You kept going and you achieved greatness.
And
How
much
did
like
you do it?
And
My favorite comment that I saw was somebody called it white people comedy. And I thought that was awesome. And then I looked at his page because I thought it was funny. I'm like, yeah, this is like white people comedy. And then I looked at his page and it's all just like him hitting like dabs and rating it. And I was just like, this is such a weird thing. Like, he's just like, fuck this shit. But like what he's doing is like so interesting. I was like, okay, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I don't know, but whatever. Maybe people like that. Is there a whole market of people that like to see people smoking things?
apparently.
Dude, I remember back in college, my roommate used to watch like hot girls smoking a bong
Yeah, but
on
that's
YouTube.
That's at least there's something there. I'm just saying some schlubby dude that's like unkempt and he's not talking. He's just kind of like,
Yeah, and just
like
it's filmed like real
kind of
close up
hitting-
to the dabber.
Yeah,
got
he's
one
just
eye
hitting,
like
like,
this,
it's
and
in
he's
his
looking
car,
like
and
Tom
he's,
York.
like at least like the girl, like she's like apparently a hot girl. It's like there's like a reason for someone to like be there. Like maybe, I don't know if she's saying
Yeah.
anything. It might be like more of an ASMR thing or something. I have no clue. But like with this dude, it's just like you're just sitting in a car. I just don't get it. I mean, like, enlighten me. Maybe there's some cool smoking videos out there, like skate videos, but they're like,
I think that the thing is weed has a culture like skateboarding where it's a community that you don't really understand it unless you actively do it and you're involved with it. And so I think it's just that insider, that esoteric insider camaraderie that comes with it. Like someone watching skate videos would think it's like a foreign language. They'd be like, I don't get it. Looks like they're just fucking patting,
yeah,
just
but
fucking
like
jumping
I don't
around,
play
fucking-
frisbee. I don't play with like frisbees, but I can see what they're doing is fun. Also, we have less than a minute, guys.
I know that's
That's
kind of
true.
fucked up. I don't know if you want to have any last things you want to say, like maybe the
Let's just-
fact that
let's-
Matt
let's-
Tomasello's Sink Juice part had over 3 million views on Thrasher's Instagram. But
By the way, can we just point out that it was kind of my idea for you guys to do like a video version of your podcast, and now you're doing
That's
video.
true. We should point out that You are the first person to think of doing a video podcast.
Nobody.
It's weird that FU crew comes up with all these original ideas that no one else has.
I can't believe it. Somehow the first to mention it.
I pushed you into it. You were like, "Oh,
I will say,
I don't know if
I will.
can do it," and I was like, "You should do it. Why would you not have a video? Everybody has that." And then you did it very shortly after. I'm just saying.
I think I mentioned the idea to you, and I think you said it was a good idea, and I think that's the extent of.
Oh, is that?
I think that's the extent of the.
That's.
I think that's the extent of the credit that I can give you for that idea. But you know, the problem is that we're not recording the podcast at all times that we speak.
Right, that's the real main problem.
Because we should be able to go back and be able to look at the files to see what really happened.
And you know, and it's a lot harder to turn these around when we're doing the video. I don't know if you know that. Video adds a whole new element to it.
Do you think that it's a lot more interesting hearing us talk when we're not being recorded?
Wait, you're saying, do I think it's more interesting to talk to you like on the phone?
No, like if someone was listening to us talk on the phone, do you think it's more interesting than the energy that comes from us knowing that we're being recorded while talking?
Yeah, I think it's a time and place thing. I don't know. I mean, I think sometimes maybe, sure. Because I think all your guards are down. You're just cutting loose, you know? On here, you're kind of, you know, you got to kind of keeping it in this like bubble that you created, which is fine, but it's like whenever you're just like out and about and doing your thing, that's when you're really like, it's like you wouldn't want to film a skate video in that room that you guys are in. It's so stiff over there, you know what I mean? But out in the streets,
I think it's a pacing thing, you know? I think that, you know, we should have just stuck to the very first thing we said on the podcast. I'm not sure what it was, and we should have just tried to really dive so fucking deep into it that you don't even know what we're talking about by the end of it, you know?
Well, I think people don't have any problem not knowing what we're talking about when they're listening to the podcast.
True.
Because they're not really listening?
Or, you know, it's just, or there's not much. Yeah, let's say they're not listening.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Am I the first person? Am I the first person to bring up that you guys should get Zoom Premium?
Possibly.
I mean, you're the first person I think that's had the opportunity to bring it up. Usually we just tell them, listen, we're not going to get Zoom Premium. All right? We're not doing the
How much is it?
We lay that out right at the beginning. I haven't even looked because you know what? I'm not going to fucking pay it.
I should just pay for it, so I have to make you guys say some bullshit about me every episode. You're like, here, our sponsor.
Matt Taylor, sponsor of the podcast. Go watch Skater Die 69.
Oh my god! Imagine if I did that just to get a little weird like leverage over here or something. What does that even mean?
It kind of seems like you're actually thinking about it.
Well, you know, our friend Peter before has mentioned thinking about sponsoring the videos just so he could have some ad space within the Fancy Lab video. Like paying us hundreds of dollars just so in the middle of the video he could just pop up and say, "Hey, I'm Peter.
I bought this time.
This is my time."
That's a great idea.
Paid for this.
I mean, I don't know why you guys haven't sold a little bit of ad space or something.
That's a good question.
Product placement.
Dude, you got to be placing those products somewhere.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I was mentioning about the whole Matt Tomasello having the over 3 million views on Instagram. I asked him, how do you feel, Matt? You have more views on Thrasher's Instagram than any skater in recent history. How do you feel? And he said, I don't know. Why the hell can I make any money? I said, because you're a fucking freak show. And that's the only reason why people show up is to laugh at you, you stupid clown. Now just shut up and eat your
cabbage.
Chum.
Chum.
You can't be expecting to make any amount of money off of skateboarding ever.
Why not?
Why not? The hell? Where is it gonna come from?
I don't know. Jeremy Rogers was a millionaire off skateboarding.
Yeah, but that's a different type of skateboarding. You know what I mean? That's a different era. Like that doesn't exist anymore.
Simon Woodstock had a pro shoe for Vans in the 90s.
Uh-huh. You're talking about a different
Bring
time.
it back. Bring it back, dude. Time doesn't exist. It's a construct, and it's
Secular.
cylindrical, circular. It
Time
all
is a
comes
big-
back around.
Time is a big theme of this episode, I'm realizing.
It actually is true.
Tom is a big old titty.
Mm, yeah, and some of us got bigger titties to suck. You know.
Sometimes you suck on it. Sometimes it sucks on you.
Mm.
That is so true.
You know what?
That's the
On
old
that note-
adage. That's how it goes. It's how the saying has always gone.
Yeah, honestly, on that note, I think that we should start wrapping it up because
Let's
once you
wrap it
have
up.
a time titty line like that, I mean,
How are you gonna get better than that?
I don't think that we have many other places to go. I mean, I would like to mention that Skate or Die 4 is a great accomplishment,
Mhm.
Thank you.
and you are now part of the elite few that should stand out within skateboard clownery. And props to yourself.
Mhm.
Props to Shane Powell, aka Bubby Main, and D. Ostrander, and your other friend there with the blonde hair. What's his name?
Cameron.
Cameron.
Cameron
that's right.
Zvanieks.
Yeah.
Sven Yaks.
Props to all of those,
Mhm.
all of those fellows. Also, who is it? Herbert.
Herbert Brown.
Yeah, Herbert Brown.
Mhm.
And that's everybody I can think
Yeah.
of.
And, you know,
Besides
and-
Doug, I guess.
And thank you again for coming up with the idea of doing a video podcast.
That's true.
It's
all
my
of our
pleasure.
viewers and listeners are definitely
That is
thankful.
true.
I don't
For
know
our
about I
100th
don't know if you
episode,
guys
they get
remember
to
this or
watch.
not, but I was actually the first one to tell you because you were doing these podcasts. You didn't even have anything you were recording it into. So I was like, you guys should get microphones and you should like record it onto your computer and then upload that.
Oh, you mean when we were just having conversations?
Yeah. But you were like, it was
Yeah.
podcasts, but you didn't have all this equipment. And I was like, you guys ever think about
It's
doing
true.
that?
I did kept saying, and we're back every like 45 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
So
Bravo.
we
It takes a genius.
we,
you know,
yeah, genius. Thank you for that.
it takes a genius like Matt Taylor to tell us, exactly how to live our lives. Thank you.
You got audio,
Matt.
you got video, you got Zoom, Premium.
That's audio visual bliss. Once we get Zoom Premium, of course.
It's an odd way to
Well,
conduct an interview in a show is to cut it in the middle 2 times.
it's called taking a break, okay? So we can run a commercial of one of our sponsors and take a fucking piss break that we love to take.
Yeah, why do you think they're commercials when you watch TV? It's because they don't want to pay for the premium version.
When I was on
Skim version
when
of
I was
Cameron.
on the vert when I was on the vert button, they had the premium version, and I tried to pee in a bottle inconspicuously, and I got caught by Andrew Cannon on that show. Yeah, he was like, "Are you fucking pissing in a bottle right now?" And I was like, "Shit, I was trying to be a team player and not asked to take a break, okay?"
That's insane that you did that. Why didn't you just ask to go pee?
Because I was trying to be a team player. I just said that.
I know, but that's wrong. What I'm saying is you're wrong for having done that.
Okay,
Look,
well, you know
God
what?
bless you,
He
Pig.
loved it, and it made a lot of people laugh, I feel like, when they're listening to it. So I see that I have done nothing wrong.
You've done nothing wrong. It doesn't take away from it being insane that you did it. Look, I love that you did it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if we're talking about the
Listen.
practical,
Okay.
People think I'm insane. Other people think that I just like to
twisted.
be a team player, and I don't like to rock the boat. I'm on this fancy Vert Button podcast, and I don't like to say, "Hey guys, you know what? Stop what you're doing. I have to pee every 5 seconds." Okay,
so you peed in the bottle every like 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah, every 5 seconds.
God bless
It
you.
was less frequent than usual, at least,
I think you think it's insane because I think that for some people, pee makes them a little uncomfortable,
Does
and
it?
I can sense that you're a little uncomfortable. I guess no, I get things. I can sense it.
No,
I guess that's that you're a little
like
uncomfortable
pee.
by the bodily fluids
no, I like pee.
because you know it starts with pee and then goes to poop and then right around the corner semen, and then that's when you start to really freak out.
Big, I'm a pee freak.
Okay.
Trust me. Trust me. If my friends
All
know
right.
one thing about me, it's that I go nuts for pee.
That's what I've always heard.
Well, is this how you really want to end the podcast?
Yeah, I go nuts for pee. Cut. That just hard cut. Get it out.
All right.
Listen, okay, this is what I was saying before, okay? Yeah, I fucking pissed in a bottle, okay? I don't give a fuck. Fuck the police.
Whoa. He's back at it.
He's back at it. All right. Well, you know what? I guess I'm going to wrap up this episode.
Yeah,
then.
Tom, thank God.
So,
I
Matt,
can't stop talking to
thank
this guy.
you.
He's got me hypnotized. I
know.
told you.
I know this fucking piss-loving freak over here won't shut the fuck
Piss-loving
up.
freak.
Matt, thank you so much. And again, thank you for telling us to do a video podcast. We never, ever would have thought of it without you.
Thank you.
Make sure to thank Bubby for the idea of watching skate videos with
I know.
friends.
Honestly, without the FU crew, we wouldn't be making a living doing this thing.
I never
would
would have thought to sit on a couch while I was watching a skate video until I saw those motherfuckers.
You guys were
do it.
standing before, like morons.
I was standing like a chump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But everyone go and check out Skate or Die 4 on thrashermagazine.com.
And who knows? Maybe one day we'll be watching Skate or Die 4 live on YouTube. With a commentary.
oh, you should. Please do that. That'd be awesome. I would love to hear that.
Oh, maybe we will. All right. Well, I guess while we're leaving, Bigzo, you got anything you want to say to the fans?
You're not gonna ask me
Yeah,
the
you know
old
what? I think we
classic
should-
question of like, oh, don't you got any questions for us?
Fuck, this is the first time that we didn't ask our famous. I bet you have a million questions for us.
That's true.
I mean, it is the 100th episode,
I mean,
though,
do you-
so
do you
it's kind of
think-
a very special episode. But all right, I'll humor you real quick. Matt, I'm sure you got a million questions for us.
Yeah. Okay. So, Fancy Lad, where'd that name come from? It's never been asked before.
Cabin
that
Boy.
question's never been asked.
And we are ready for our sign off. Okay,
right.
okay. Wait, are you really asking this question?
No, I'm not. I didn't know what to say. Let's go. Come on,
good.
wrap it up.
Bigzo, you got anything you want to say to the Sweaty and Deranged fans out there?
Keep on rocking in a free world.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.